hope you are well. We arrived home from our trip out west to Wyoming the day before yesterday. So yesterday kind of took some time to get reoriented, do the laundry, unpack, all of that good stuff. So we're feeling ready to kind of get back into the rhythm and routine, which always feels really nice. And I feel like right when I get home from a trip, I'm inspired to like get things done and get back in the groove. But then like 2 days later, I sort of crash because I'm just tired from it all. And I feel like that's happening a little bit. So definitely gonna try to squeeze in times to rest and whatnot. But today we're booked and busy. We are about to go drop the little man off at Dolly's house, which is my mom's house. And I'm gonna run some errands, and then I'm gonna go do a craft time with one of my neighbors and her daughters. We're gonna make these teacup bird feeders, which I've been wanting to make for quite some time. So excited to work on that with them and spend time with the girlies. They're so cute and precious. So we're gonna do that. And then for my errands, tomorrow is the summer solstice. And if you've been around for a while, you know I love to celebrate all of the equinoxes and the summer and the solstice. So we have the summer solstice tomorrow evening, and we're gonna do a little nightcaps and night swim to celebrate. I'm like doing a mermaid theme, and we're just gonna spend time at the pool. Hopefully the sunset will be beautiful, but essentially the next 24 hours I'm gonna try to work on some DIYs for that, some crafts, some fun drinks, some snacks. So that's the plan. We're gonna get to it and see what else the day brings. I don't think I've been to Target in about, I don't know, a year. It's been a very long time. Okay, speedy little haul before I head to my neighbor's house. This is truly just feeling so random. I grabbed so many different snacks for our little pool party tomorrow night. Grabbed a bag of ice, and the hope is that I'll be able to put ice in this floatable tray that I picked up and put little snacks and drinks in the pool in the tray over ice. We'll see. That sounds a little ambitious now that I'm saying it. Got some potato chips. I got some of these Smart Sweet Swedish fish because mermaids, fish, you see what I'm putting down. I got some more Smart Sweets. These are the tropical sours, so I thought it was cute. It has like a flamingo, palm tree, little hibiscus flower. And then I grabbed some watermelon Smart Sweets. And then I taste tested these goldfish crisps in the car. Salt and vinegar goldfish crisps. They're pretty good. I also grabbed some of the baby goldfish. I think the little baby ones are just so cute. And again, we're going with like the ocean theme with our fish. I had Cheez-Its in the cart, and I was like, wait a minute, goldfish would be the better move. Some gummy sharks. These do not look delicious whatsoever, but you know, we love a theme, we love a theme. Some nerd clusters for snacks, and then some true fruit. So I gotta make sure I keep that cold when I bring it to the pool. Some olives. I'm gonna do little seashells with olives and potato chips, I think. We'll see. I'm kind of like throwing this together really quickly, if you can't tell, which it was a little much of me to plan a little get together the week getting back from vacation. But again, I just have a knack for celebrating the equinox and solstice. And then I got this spritz drink. We made it recently, but a guava coconut milk fizz. That's gonna be my main mocktail that I'm gonna bring. And then I'm also gonna bring this. And I told the girls if they wanna bring some bubbles to share, that would be great. And then when I was looking in the hearth and hand area, I saw these celebration candles, and I thought they were so sweet. They're these really beautifully designed birthday candles. I love the color palette of them. And we have a very special birthday coming up very soon, our son's. So anything birthday. After this little mermaid pool party tomorrow night, I am in birthday planning mode for our son, and I'm already emotional about it. I just can't believe it, but it's gonna be fun to celebrate him. And then I grabbed this Suja immunity drink because I feel like I could use a little something something after the travel.
It's like, I have a protractor tool at home.
They have.
Oh yeah, Charlie told me.
that. The manicure and the nails.
No, it's not in the right spot.
Already
scared me.
Oh, yeah, I know about that. She didn't even drill it?
I don't think she did. I don't know. A little like chisel.
I'll hold it and then. Oh, yeah. Okay, here's our bird feeder creation. It is still drying. It was like any good DIY, there were some snafus. I mean, that's just the marker of trying something new and a successful craft time. So it was a lot trickier to drill through the plates than we anticipated, but we did it. We did it. It took some elbow grease and some power tools, but we did it. And, oh, it's okay. That's not a big deal. I think I'm gonna adjust the chains so that it has more give when it hangs, because the chains kind of overshadow, I guess you could say, the teacup, but I don't want to mess with it too much while our teacup dries, but I'll kind of be able to use pliers to hopefully adjust the chain. But it's so cute. I'm excited to put it out in the garden, and very sweet way to spend time with neighbors. But now I'm gonna make a little iced latte and get some work done. Looks like we have a storm rolling in, and I want to give you a garden tour as well. So we got things to do. Filled to the brim. I managed to edit our travel vlog super quickly. I was in the zone and I just really wanted to get it up, and the travel vlogs take me probably 3 times or 4 times longer to edit than just a standard vlog, because I do a voiceover and then kind of piece that in. So sometimes I can just like have it hang over my head. I enjoy editing, but I just like will push it back a little bit more. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do it, get it out there. So I hope you enjoyed that travel vlog, and I'm working on updating my website right now, and I want to thank Squarespace for partnering with me for this portion of today's video. I love Squarespace. I'm gonna keep screaming it off the rooftops because I've used this platform for about a decade now. We're getting close to a decade, which is just insane. But if you're unfamiliar, it's an all-in-one platform to build a beautiful online website and presence, and my website has really evolved with me throughout the years. I've sold digital products through my website and just had all these different features, but I really love how Squarespace sets you up for success if you are hoping to build a website. They have integrated SEO tools, and every website is optimized to be indexed with meta descriptions, auto-generated sitemap, and more, so you show up more often in search engines and bring in more of your ideal audience or customers. I also purchased my domain through Squarespace Domains, and that just really streamlines everything. So if you are in the market for a domain and website, you can do it all in one place. And like I said, they also have the tools you need to start selling custom merch or design your products. So they really have it all for you. And again, I'm really thankful to partner with Squarespace for so many years now. So if you are interested in purchasing your domain or creating a website, go to squarespace.com for a free trial. When you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/AllisonBickerstaff to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. So I do have a little travel section on my website where I like to put a little bucket list or list of all the activities that we recommend for each specific destination. So I want to do that for Jackson Hole, Yellowstone, Grand Teton. I'll probably just put them all on the same page and then list that out here. And something I've just like put off is my Switzerland section on my website. I embedded the videos within the page, but I am overwhelmed with trying to put together like, or conceptualize or write out what we did, because it was so go with the flow and spur of the moment. We don't really have an itinerary to share, so I'm kind of figuring that out still, so thank you for your patience. But you will have the Jackson Hole and Grand Teton one done soon, because I already have that listed. Before we went on the trip, I made a list of all the spots that I want to hit in each location, so I'm just going to copy and paste that list that I already have. But with Switzerland, I didn't really have a list like that. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but stay tuned, I guess. I owe you a garden update. It's about to rain too, so I want to give you a look before the storm rolls in. The zinnias are still happy. They're kind of starting to flop over a bit because they're just getting so tall, and the stormy windy weather kind of blows them all awry, but they're still blooming and the pollinators are loving them. I just trimmed some yesterday, so it's looking like we have some fresh blooms opening up soon. And then we have some dogweed back here, which I thought was cosmos, but it is not. And dogweed is technically a weed, but it actually is a mosquito repellent too, so I'm kind of just letting some of them hang out because I haven't noticed as many mosquitoes this year, so maybe that's part of the reason. And then this sunflower has no business being so tall. It is absolutely ginormous. I think it has to be like 12 feet tall. It is so huge. It makes me happy how tall it is, and it just kept going and going. It's like Jack and the Beanstalk, but we have one already opening up, and then we have a couple more gonna open up. It looks like it'll have some blooms all the way down the stalk, so that's exciting. And then over here we have our mallow, our mallow rose. What is this? It's mallow something. I'm blanking on the name. And we have lots of elderberries that we need to harvest so that we can make some elderberry syrup. I just made some last week, so not in a big rush, but we gotta remember to harvest before the berries drop. And we have some beautiful plumerias blooming. Hopefully I can pick some off for the guava mocktail tomorrow night. Our perennial peanut is starting to fill in as ground cover too, so that's exciting. We have some cute yellow flowers here and there. I like how it's called perennial peanut because they do kind of look like little peanuts. I need to add more reinforcements over here because we have the zinnias and this sunflower just really tilted from a storm while we were on our trip. So I started putting the trellis, but I need to get a hammer to kind of dig it in deeper. Also, hopefully you can hear the thunder. I hope we have a cozy afternoon storm. I left the yard waste bin out because clearly I need to do some tending to the garden. Little hibiscus in bloom. Oh, spotted another one. Our little flower tent area is thriving. We have some leaning zinnias though. They're just so tall at this point. So this is the time of year too where the zinnias, they can last all throughout summer, but they just get a little raggedy looking because they've been kicking it for so long. Thankfully our passion flower is growing back because the Gulf fritillary caterpillars absolutely devoured it, so I'm thankful to see some growth. We have some pretty cosmos here. Our herb of grace along the stepping stones is also thriving and really filling in all the gaps of the stones. I just absolutely love how that looks and can't wait to see it grow in every nook and cranny. And then in our raised beds, I'm very thankful these were fine while we were gone. I had a neighbor come one of the days, but thankfully we got rain every other day. So we have our daisies, our salvia, and all of our other blooms. I still have some empty space here, so we have some kind of sprout popping up. I don't know what it's from, but time will tell. I feel it might be the snapdragon. Over here, our pepper plants are producing a lot. I think it's a little stressed by the heat and could use some rain, which thankfully it's about to rain. Our picnic peppers, our herbs are still looking good. And then I'm saving this section for dinosaur kale that I'm gonna plant in August. And this is our sweet potato, our crazy sweet potato, absolutely thriving and cascading out of the raised beds. I've never seen this much growth in our sweet potatoes before. This is our 3rd season doing sweet potatoes, and it is just blowing us away. I'm really excited to harvest that, but I won't harvest it until probably October or late September. And then our poor passion fruit plant is getting absolutely devoured by the Gulf fritillary caterpillars. I mean, they're everywhere. Look, there's one here. 1, 2, 3, see that? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Well, I counted 16 caterpillars just in a matter of a minute, and there's a bunch that are tiny and you can't even see. So this is just, I don't know if it'll be able to make it through this feast that they're having, but we'll see. That's partly why I bought the passion fruit, but I also would like to enjoy some passion fruit myself, so we'll see what happens. And then over here we have our Seminole pumpkins. Oh, and it's starting to rain. This is growing like crazy too. I'll try to insert a picture of when we first planted it, or what it looked like a week ago. It is astronomical growth, which is very exciting, but I also desperately need to figure out a vertical trellis, especially for the pumpkin. The sweet potato will only grow within the ground, but the pumpkins will grow along the vine. So if I have vertical growing space, that theoretically means that we'll have more pumpkins. So gotta get on that, but very thankful for a thriving garden. So ominous looking outside. We've had a little drizzle, but I want it to fully storm. It's just cloudy. It might as well just fully let it out. But anyways, the day before I host any sort of gathering, I love to start piling up all of the goodies that I'm going to use for the event the day before. So this is the pile that we have in progress. I put all of our snacks in this bag, and then this seashell bowl, I guess you could say, is a thrifted find. It's so fun. I don't know exactly what I'll put in it yet. Maybe the potato chips or something like that. And then I have 2 mermaid floaties, which I need to inflate. I know I have a little balloon pump somewhere, but gotta locate it. I'm not sure where I put that, but that'll be handy. Then we also have the inflatable bar. So this is a little picture of it. Hopefully it'll work out okay. I want to put the ice in it, so I don't know if that'll be too heavy, but we will experiment tomorrow. And then we have these little cups. I'm telling everyone to bring their own chalice. I think that's what or goblet is what I said, so that I don't have to bring 10 different like glasses to the pool. But I am gonna bring these seashell thrifted teacups. I think I'm gonna use one tonight for our tea, or tomorrow morning. Maybe tomorrow morning for our coffee, or both, why not? And then I have this gold seashell tray. Don't know what I'm gonna use it for, but I just sort of pulled all of the seashell stuff I could find. And then we have these little seashell toothpicks that I'll put for snacks. Maybe I'll put watermelon on here, like big watermelon chunks. That could be good. And then I have these big seashells that I'm also going to use for snacks. They're so big. They're like almost the size of my palm. So I'm going to put the candies in here, the little goldfish, the gummy sharks, and sort of like have those maybe on the floatable tray. Oh, I'm also gonna, I have a little like mirror tray. That's what I'll probably put most of the snacks on. And then I have these bottles where I'm gonna do messages in a bottle. And this is gonna sound so silly, but it's just fun, okay? We just do it for the theme, for the fun, for the lore. It's just a good time. So what I'm gonna do is I have these little paper, like antique looking papers. Oh, they're thicker than I thought. Oh, they still fold pretty well. I probably will cut them in half even, but I'm gonna put a different name on each paper. Okay, I'm between 2 different ideas. I'm still thinking through everything, but I'm either gonna put a like mermaid name in a little poem and then have each of the girls like choose their bottle and that's like their mermaid name. Or I was talking this through with Brandon yesterday, and he thought of this cute game. Instead of truth or dare, he said you could play sink or swim and have like different questions that are like truth or dare, but call it sink or swim to be on theme. And I thought that was adorable, a really good idea. My friend Liz just hosted a little slumber party night last week, and it was so much fun. We giggled our brains out. It was hilarious, but we played like spin the bottle, truth or dare, just really silly, just channeling our inner girlhood. And what else did we play? Oh, she used AI to turn our faces into a man, and it's a long story. I'm not even going to get into it, but it was, I just like, I can't even explain it because it's just so silly, but that was a fun game. What else did we do? We ended up prank calling our husbands at the end of the night, which was the funniest thing ever. We didn't even try to prank call Brandon because I know he doesn't answer the phone to anyone he doesn't know. What was the first game she had? Oh, she went to all of our Facebook profiles and she scrolled down like a decade ago, and she took a status update, and basically we were supposed to guess whose status update this was from over a decade ago. That was enlightening and hilarious. It's just like, that's like, you're a whole different person back then. So that was a hoot, but excited for more giggles tomorrow. I'm about to go change into my PJs because this stormy, cloudy weather is just making me want to get cozy. But first, I'm reporting from the craft closet because another thing on our list that I wanted to do today, but the weather isn't looking too good, is I want to give our little library the summer makeover. I have leftover little trinkets. I always change the doorknob for the corresponding season, so I have this little seashell doorknob, and then I just reuse the decorations each year now that we've established our seasonal decor for the little library. This is our autumn bag, have all the leaves. But the past couple of years I've put this like fishnet covering on the roof. I'll insert a picture in case you missed it. But that wore and tore after the summer season. So I'm brainstorming what I could use for the roof. I guess I could try to get more fishnet and do that, but I don't know. I'm not totally sold. It would be amazing if I could do a whole rooftop of seashells and have them be like seashell shingles on the little library, but that just feels ambitious. I don't know how I would securely attach that. I love to put moss on the roof. That's my favorite. And I feel like we could go coastal with the moss because sea moss, hello, that's a occurring thing in the ocean is moss, but I don't know. And since it's so stormy here in the summer, anything that's on the roof just gets busted pretty much. So I don't know, I'm brainstorming. Maybe I won't get to it during this vlog. So if you have any ideas, I would love to hear them. Today is a soup kind of night for dinner, but I didn't really plan to make soup, therefore I don't really have ingredients for a good soup. But I remembered I have ramen, so I'm gonna make a nice brothy ramen for dinner. We have leftovers, so the boys will just have the leftovers because I had that for lunch, but Mama's gonna make some ramen, and I'm making hard-boiled eggs right now. I prefer soft-boiled for ramen, but I don't want to make two batches, soft and hard, so hard-boiled it is. It's still really yummy on the ramen. And yesterday I made mushrooms, sauteed mushrooms, so I'll probably throw some of those in there. I don't really have any other good toppings. Oh, I have broccoli. Do I feel like making broccoli tonight? Maybe. I feel like some broccoli could be good, at least on the side. pumped so I can start pumping up our flames. I was just laughing with Brandon too because when we were in high school, which if you didn't know, we've been together for eons.
It was college though, because I had the software that allowed me to model it, to create a 3D model.
I feel like it was high school. I don't know. Well, when we were kids, we randomly were it was summertime and we had this idea. We were in the pool or something. We were like, we should make a tiki tent. Well, that was what the brand was called. But essentially our invention was a little tent for the pool that floated and you could put your sunscreen or your drink or whatever and then you would just have it conveniently, right? That's how you remember it?
It's also like to charge your phone and like
to charge your phone.
Safe from the heat.
Yeah, I forgot about that. And I told him when I was looking up this floatable tray, I saw lots of versions of our invention, which, you know, it's not the most like groundbreaking thing, but I just was joking with him. We could be sitting pretty with our tiki tent invention.
Don't steal our idea. It might still happen.
So if you see us launch a tiki tent one day, just know it's been a long time coming. Cute our DIY is. I love it. Hopefully the birds love it too. Good morning. Happy official start to summertime. I'm excited. I love summer, but I think I might have mentioned this recently, but this time of year, I'm trying to be present, enjoy summertime, but this time of year is when I do start daydreaming about fall and just the coziness. I love fall, so I love summer too. I think, I don't know, I go back and forth. I think fall, spring, and summer are kind of all tied for my favorite season, so I'm not very decisive about it, but that's a good thing. You try to enjoy every part of the year, and each time of the year has its own different special qualities, so that's how I like to look at it. But I'm gonna cut our little watermelon chunks now for tonight, and I just put that bird feeder that we made yesterday out in the garden, and not even 5 minutes later I see this precious cardinal couple who made their nests in the elderberry. I think it's the same one, I would assume, but maybe it's a different cardinal couple. They came to have a little breakfast at the tea shop, so that was adorable. Okay, I'm thinking, oops, kind of slides off. I'm thinking I'll just do watermelon skewers with our little seashell toothpick. Super, super cute. Also, how fun is this shirt? It's made from a vintage towel. I got it at a little beach market during my birthday in November, so I've been sitting on it for a while, but haven't worn it yet because it's so summer, so I've been waiting for today. But I'm gonna go ahead and sign off and get this vlog edited so I can share it soon, and I will post pictures from tonight probably on Instagram or Pinterest and maybe give you an update in the next vlog. But thank you so much for watching. I really hope you have a beautiful start to your summer season, and I'm excited to see you next. Bye!